Sheriff Mark Hunter. I'm here today to update you and provide some information that will hopefully answer questions many of you have regarding this situation. On October 31st, shortly after 8 a.m., two of our deputies encountered Mr. James Hodges walking near the intersection of Marion Avenue and East Duval Street. The interaction resulted in the arrest of Mr. Hodges.
Yep.
Body cam footage that was provided to Mr. Hodges of this incident has recently been circulated across many outlets and has resulted in our office receiving a number of calls from concerned citizens. I want to begin with a timeline of the initial events. Mr. Hodges was arrested on October the 31st at 8 a.m. The arresting deputy was Jamie Godey and her supervisor, Sergeant Randy Harrison.
Tyrants. And they agreed to it.
On November the 3rd, Mr. Hodges requested body cam footage of the incident. He was provided the footage the same day. During the review process, prior to it being released, a likely policy violation was discovered. Since the incident involved a patrol sergeant, the patrol lieutenant and captain were made aware of the incident. The patrol lieutenant and captain were directed to investigate the incident further and began that day, November the 3rd. Mr. Hodges had not yet filed a formal complaint when the patrol commanders were instructed to investigate this matter. Arrangements were made that day for Mr. Hodges to complete a sworn statement at a later date upon his availability. The administrative investigation concluded the afternoon of 11/7 and allegations of policy violation.
Now, understand, on 11/7, that's when this video started getting circulated and it started going viral. This gentleman, the guy that got arrested, the blind man, he put it on his channel and he got some traction, but then somebody found it and then put it out there in some of these bigger channels like James Madison Audits, myself, Here's the Deal. There was numerous people that have been posting this video, and because of that, from these bigger channels, it exposed this department. So because of this, and once again, everybody, I want you to understand, when I do records requests, I don't get these body cams in 4 days. It usually takes about 3 weeks for me to get these body cams. This gentleman, from the time of his arrest until the time he got it, was 4 days. He got the body cams in 4 days. And then 3 days after that arrest, as it started circulating and it got out to some of the bigger channels, that's when they got caught. This probably would have never ever seen the light of day if this gentleman had never done a records request. And for all those people that are out there right now, if you ever get accosted, whatever, reach out to me, hit me up, thearmedfisherman@gmail.com. Tell me about the incident. Give me an incident report numbers. Give me something to request so that I know what it is. Don't just say, oh, it happened on this day at this time. And no, give me something, and I will request it and I will show it. Because just like this would have gone completely under the radar if nobody had exposed it. This would have come, nothing. And now they know they're in trouble. And good for the other gentleman. Yeah. I hope somebody picks up your case, and I hope you sue the brakes off these people. Yeah. Good for you. But we're going to keep going.
Violations against these two deputies were sustained. As a result of these findings, Sergeant Harrison will be demoted immediately, suspended without pay for 7 days, and will not be eligible for any favorable action for 2 years. Deputy Godey will be suspended without pay for 2 days. Both deputies will be required to undergo remedial training pertaining to civil rights. As sheriff, I take full responsibility for this event and want to extend my sincere apologies to Mr. Hodges for the actions of my deputies. I do not feel these deputies' actions were guided by ill intent, but rather by frustration and failure to rely on their training. Nevertheless, this conduct is unacceptable. We will continue to work hard and train to ensure these incidents do not reoccur. I do want you to know that I'm deeply saddened of the negative impact that this has on our agency and that this situation has caused to us. I want to reassure you that as your sheriff, we do make mistakes, but we take corrective action to fix them. This is how we get better. I want to applaud Mr. Hodges for actually reporting that and requesting the video. That's how we learn. I can promise you that, we're going to work hard to try to get 100%, but we'll never be 100%. No one is. I have no doubt that the remaining employees up here at this sheriff's office, they work their hearts out and want to do you a good job and want to have your trust and respect, as I do. And as your sheriff, I'm going to keep on pushing and trying to make us better every day. And I want you to know we do not take your trust and your respect for granted. We earn it every day. And thank you.
Your test ain't over, bro. The test ain't over yet, man. I'm gonna let you know. The test ain't over. I really hope that you will train your officers, not just on the First Amendment, but I hope your officers get trained on the Second Amendment as well. You will get revisited. You won't know when, but it's coming. So, don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. I promise you, all my subscribers, if you want to help support the channel and you want to help me get to Columbia County, links are in the description. There's a PayPal link in the description. If you want to throw money into that PayPal to help me get to Columbia County, let's do it. Let's get it. I'm out of here. Soliaker. Deuces.